And welcome back. This is our next Let's Play. Let's delve right on into the next season. Okay, last time we left off fighting the rebels, and we're just going to finish the rest of them off so we can go on to capturing the rest of the island here. Also in this next turn, I'm going to figure out who my diplomatic alliances are going to be with as well. They raided one of my farms, which sucks. Basically, they destroy everything in that building. The advantages you get from that building are now lost until I repair it, which is pretty easy. Let's get that repaired. And of course they'll pay, because they didn't get too far. Also encountered a new clan, the Shogun. Okay. Now let's take a look at the diplomacy side of things. Okay, on this game, it works different. There are no diplomats. Basically, you just have a list of clans you have encountered, which is nice. You don't need to wait for a diplomat to get off to somewhere till you can make trade agreements with other countries. Let's see. So they're hostile towards me. I'm not going to even try to negotiate with them at this point, because those will be most likely the first people that I fight with. I'm not at war with them yet, but okay, we are at war. Never mind. Okay, so that's the first people that I will be taking out on this island. They are on the same island as me. And basically, if you have a trade agreement with a clan, you don't want to go fighting them, because that negatively impacts your honor, which makes your citizens unhappy and also makes the generals under your daimyo's command disloyal towards him. Okay. So basically, because I want this island here all to myself, I'm going to hold off on making any trade agreements with them, because ultimately I will end up fighting all of these. Okay, let's figure out where those rebels went. And they are way out of sight. I hope I didn't lose them. Let's recruit some units here. And the Chosokabe can recruit the bow samurai right off from the start. Let's start out with something smaller though. Construction. Okay, we got the stronghold. Okay, and yeah, my rebels are unhappy. I have no garrison in there, so next turn. Looks like they want to fight already. Of course we'll meet them head on. I'll admit, it would have been a pretty embarrassing Let's Play if I would have died in the third turn. This is basically where you can set up your strategy ahead of time. This gives you the layout of the kind of terrain you're going to be fighting on. This is always going to be you, the green area, and that's going to be the enemy. I shouldn't have actually even fought this one, but I'll make it quick. They're actually going to be over here. Let's see what they have. So they have some bowmen and some cavalry. And this really shouldn't take long at all. Rush some bowmen up there, just to get the drop on those guys a little bit. Pick them off at a distance. And then I just plan on smashing into him with my cavalry.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
And we have the majority of cavalry, so this should be very easy. So my second cavalry unit, the second general, to take on the archers. Very easy fight. I said I could have just had the computer do this one for me. See if I can get their general as well. So they're done for. Don't pester my buildings anymore. Yeah, he's gone. Of course, as easy as that battle was, now I have a real enemy to face because you saw the other guys encroaching on my territory, on the only settlement that I have, and I have no army there to defend it at the moment.
Yari Ashigaru provide excellent defense against enemy cavalry charges,
those are the Yari
but their
Ashigaru that I
tight
just trained.
formations leave them vulnerable to missile. Ideal for whittling down the enemy.
Bowman as well. Okay, and because we just defeated the rebellion in this area, they always have these nice little bonuses for you that you can earn. So I got the reward of the bonus of Inspired Endeavors, basically giving me a 25% bonus of wealth gain throughout all regions that I own, which is 1 at the moment. Also, you study different strategies and different strong suits. And my general increased in rank. Nice. With that rank, he can learn new skills. Okay, it doesn't look like my general is going to get there in time, so this will be interesting. I'm pretty good in defending, so it shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Got 2 more units on the way. Now, like I was saying, the Mastery of the Arts thing, you can study all these different strategies, and Bushido is basically your warrior side. You learn different strategies on the battlefield, different bonuses that your units can use. For the Way of Chi is more based towards your civilians. Tax bonuses, civilian repression bonuses, civilian happiness bonuses, more food output, that type of deal. So, because I will have... I'm going to focus this more on the civilian side, because that way I can increase my tax output and also Way of Chi. Okay, that's where we start. That way I can build better roads in the future, which is important towards my trade. Okay. We haven't encountered any new clans, so as far as diplomacy goes, there's nothing I have to worry about. Great clan destroyed. So the first clan already got defeated. Let's see, it's the Tokugawa. And each faction sort of gets their own little movie. Yeah, that's not good for you. Your clan is destroyed. And he's executed by the enemy faction. We can now move on. Looks like everything for this turn is done. I'm really glad those rebels didn't raid my lumber camp. That would have just been more to repair. Oh, and it looks like we have a little food shortage, so what I'm going to need to do in order to combat that problem is upgrade my farms, which will come right after my stronghold is upgraded. And it looks like they're going to attack. If they take this settlement, this will be the shortest Let's Play you've ever seen. So, like I said, I'm not going to edit anything. If I fail, I fail. And I'll just try again. But I'm not really used to failing, so we'll see. Okay, so the garrison, samurai retainers, these are a really great unit. They don't really have any defense against archers, but they are simply a unit that will not, just about never, break or run from a fight. Got the archers and the Yari Ashigaru that I recruited earlier. So it looks like they're all going to spawn on that side of the map. I'm going to set my archers up here. Because they're probably going to come up this wall. This game is beautiful. Alright, and they are now within range of my archers, which is pretty cool. One thing that the computer always seems to do is they always seem to run up to the fortress, which already tires me out ahead of time. There's one more side on the yeah, it looks like they have more on this side, which I almost did not see. And they're firing into the fortress with their archers.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
I definitely think this is a winnable battle. Okay, so they'll proceed to climb up this wall here. My units into position for this, what could be final stand. And they're losing units because they're falling off the wall here. That's why I always prefer the approach of attacking the gates instead of climbing up the walls. The walls are good for sneak attacks, but other than that, I don't really like to use them. Withdraw my archers now and send my retainer units in for the fight. Basically employed by the daimyo to secure his force. Best to get in here. That was a sneaky little attack. I wasn't expecting that one. I have never played as the Chosokabe, so I really didn't know what the deal was of their campaign layout. This game's just beautifully animated. It takes a lot to learn to. Okay, and their generals are just waiting outside of the line of fire. Usually what they tend to do is, when all other units are expended, they'll try and dismount from their cavalry and try to chase you down inside to the fort and defeat you there. They are pretty strong, so even when dismounted. I'm going to withdraw my Yari units, because they're very vulnerable to missile fire. And instead fire on their missile units with my archers. now out of reach. Actually, let's move up to these gates. They give a little bit more cover against their arrows. And in this battle, I'll probably need every unit I can get, especially towards the end if their general decides to charge at the fort. Much better cover. And they're already wavering. I guess that's just how good the Chosokabe archers are. Meanwhile, I'm going to have my infantry units rest because it looks like their general started moving now. Both of them, actually. And yeah, they're charging. So I might as well get them ready now. This will be rather tough. They are really strong units, naturally. Actually, put the retainer units in front. They're a little bit better matchup. Against the general units. And I'll just let them get out of range, which they should be soon. And then I'll move my archer units to flank the generals once they do make it inside the castle. Actually, I'm going to withdraw them. Actually, no. I'm going to fight them as soon as they come in. It's much better. That way they can't. Like, if they're ganged up on you, they're a lot stronger. See if I can fire a volley off on them. Archers. It's being real laggy right now. I'll try and get that fixed in the next video. It's sort of like a slideshow, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like I'm going to hold it off, which is great. I really did not want this to turn into the shortest Let's Play that you guys have ever seen. Yeah, they made it through
My lord! My lord! A glorious victory will soon be yours!
Now, if I can kill their general all in this match, that would be like a hat trick. Or actually both of their generals, because then that would be an easy victory on the campaign map against these guys. I'm not actually going to chase them, I'm just going to finish them off with my arrows. See if I can get a few more here. They are wounded. My units are actually fresh, so they should be able to catch up to them. I'm going to get my archers ready for the retreat. Yeah, it looks like they might have gotten away this time, which is fine. We won. That's what counted. Close victory. Better close victory than no victory. This video ran a little bit long. Might have to be cut somewhere in the middle by YouTube. But on that note, we'll see you guys on the next segment. Thank you for watching.